Welcome back. You're watching the North edition of the Property Show. Our search for affordable homes under 20 lakh rupees took us to a fascinating low-cost housing project in Uttar Pradesh's Bulandshahr. We expected to see matchbox-style flats with dingy roads and nothing to claim for a garden, but we were surprised by what we saw. Take a look as we do a roundup of the best under 20 lakh rupee housing projects in the country. It's a beautiful morning at Bulandshahr's Jeevan Geet. Children are out playing under the sun and mothers are finishing their household chores. One can't miss the pride and joy on every resident's face here. In under 12 lakh rupees, they have found a home to call their own. A home in a clean, quality and modern society that met their budget.
स्कूल्स भी हैं, रोड भी है, लाइट का भी अच्छा है, सिक्योरिटी भी है, पैसे में भी कम पैसे का घर है, तो ये सारी चीज़ें एक जगह मिलना ये बहुत बड़ी बात है।
कम प्राइस के अंदर अच्छा मकान दिया और पानी, बिजली, सिक्योरिटी, ये साफ़ सफाई और यही होता है आमतौर पर एक आदमी को जीने के लिए बहुत।
What is unique about Jeevan Geet Bulandshahr are its independent, expandable row houses, where residents get to enjoy apni zameen, apna asman. From 44 to 50 square meter size layouts, it's a decent deal for small families.
ऊपर भी बना सकते हैं, ये नहीं है कि हमारी छत किसी और की है, हमारी ही है, नीचे की ज़मीन भी हमारी अपनी ही है, तो इसमें भी बहुत वो है। और फिर सबसे बड़ी बात ये हमारे बजट के अंदर है।
With all facilities provided for and plenty of landscape greens for children, the experience is life-changing for these families. Living in an organized gated colony like Jeevan Geet Bulandshahr gives families here the opportunity to lead a better quality life. And most importantly, living in a dignified and secure environment encourages their children towards a brighter future. ATS Infrastructure, the developer behind Jeevan Geet Bulandshahr, is already expanding this concept of affordable row houses to other cities of Uttar Pradesh.
A lot of people feel that there's no money to be made because it's not an FSI game. But if you're doing your own construction, there is still a decent margin to be made, and there's a huge opportunity and big turnover available over there.
Starting from 13 lakhs, one-bedroom flats are also being made possible in UP's Greater Noida West by Gorsons India. The company says it chose to use its existing land for low-cost home, as that's the only segment where demand has been persistent.
जिनकी सैलरी जो है 25 से 30 हज़ार है, जो 12 से 15 हज़ार रुपये की EMI अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, तो उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए एक ऐसा प्रोडक्ट हम बहुत दिनों से इसमें वर्किंग कर रहे थे कि 20 लाख से नीचे, 18 लाख से नीचे, 15 लाख, 20 लाख के आसपास अगर प्रोडक्ट निकाला जाए तो उसकी डिमांड काफ़ी है और बड़ा अच्छा रिस्पांस हमें इसके अंदर मिल रहा है। साइज़ को थोड़ा सा जो कॉम्पैक्ट किया है, दूसरा जो टेक्नोलॉजी हम जो यूज़ कर रहे हैं, जो कोरियन टेक्नोलॉजी यूज़ कर रहे हैं, अगर उसका वॉल्यूम जैसे हमारे पास रिपीटेशन ज़्यादा होते हैं तो वो फिर कन्वेंशनल शटरिंग कॉस्ट जो है उससे भी कम हो जाता है।
In the West region, A-grade developers like Tata and Mahindra are also offering 1 BHKs under 20 lakhs. In the south as well, several reputed names are offering affordable housing options. But despite the success of such low-cost projects, one major challenge remains.
The government, in its dream to give housing for all, somewhere has to address this issue that a person who does not have an income proof, and in these areas, they don't get, probably they don't have a computer-generated income or a salary certificate, so then they don't have access to a home loan. This is the biggest tragedy. They have the money, they have the honesty to take a loan and repay it, but they don't, on paper, they don't qualify.
How can we make housing finance more accessible to low-income families? If the government is to meet its target of 11 crore homes by 2022, then this is one challenge they need to address urgently. In Bulandshahr with camera person AJ Joseph, Vasudha Sharma, NDTV. This model of expandable row houses really appeals to the residents of these tier 3 and tier 4 towns, because like we said, these people want to grow in life, they want to remain rooted to the ground and also have apna asman over their heads. Perhaps this concept could inspire the government's Housing for All mission as well. Moving on to your Q&As, we'll take up questions for Gurgaon, Sohna, Greater Noida and Noida. We have a question from Kulwant Singh. He writes, I'm looking for a 2 BHK in Gurgaon for my end use. My budget is 45 to 50 lakhs. I have shortlisted Mapsco Paradise in Sector 83, Gurgaon. Please advise me for the same. Okay, Mapsco in New Gurgaon, Sameer.
So it's always highly recommended to look at projects that are absolutely nearing completion, and the project that you've shortlisted is one such project, Mapsco Paradise. So we give it a go ahead. It's available in the resale market. The project is getting ready this year itself, approximately 1.5 kilometers from Dwarka Expressway and 2 kilometers from NH8. So location is very good. Construction of all the towers is almost finished. Landscaping work is in progress. Possession is likely to be in a couple of months, and the amenities here include club with multi-purpose gym, pool, convenience shopping and 100% power backup as well. Looking at the key data points of the New Gurgaon region, which starts with Sector 81 and goes all the way to 88B. There are 6 months of inventory overhang we're talking about, because we're talking about only ready projects here. 4,800 rupees a square foot is the weighted average price, which is very affordable if you're talking about projects that you can move into right away for the mid segment, and 8% is the annualized appreciation. The two other projects that you can consider are Carnation Residency by Auris Infrastructure. Project is spread across 29 acres and is part of Auris's larger development in New Gurgaon region. Project comprises of total of 15 towers. Project is located just off the new sector road and has excellent connectivity to NH08. Project has good amenities including a 10,000 square feet club commercial complex as well. And lastly, we have Vipul Lavanya by Vipul Limited between 4,000 and 4,500 rupees a square foot. Project is spread across 10 acres consisting of 10 towers. Amenities here include gym, clubhouse, party hall, celebration court and a swimming pool as well. The project is partially ready. 8 towers of the total 10 towers are ready and handed over. And more than 100 families are staying here.
Okay. Sameer, you just cautioned investors in Gurgaon that New Gurgaon is a market where there is considerable risk for execution. Also, if you are an end user, you need to have at least a 5-year period to expect some form of livability to come in this area as well?
No, I didn't say New Gurgaon is not an area for anybody to move into in terms of purchase. If just buy ready properties or properties that are almost nearing completion. It's a great time for even investors to look at it. If they're getting ready properties at 4,500 rupees a square foot and a 5-year horizon, you know, you could see your property prices doubling from here in a 5 to 7 year time horizon. And as far as families having moved in, I would say about 1,500 to 2,000 families across various projects have already started to move in. So I think the social infrastructure will start catching up fairly quickly over there as well.
Okay, and Huda has been promising that it wants to expedite work on laying the stormwater drains, the sewerage and the power lines in these new sectors of New Gurgaon. Let's see how that work progresses. Kulwant giving you 2 ready projects, one Carnation Residency by Auris Infrastructure, Vipul Lavanya by Vipul Limited. Sachin Garg with us on the line. Hi Sachin, what's your question?
Yeah, hello. My question is that opinion about the Sohna Road, which is now being developed as south of Gurgaon. My budget is around 70 lakh. I have zeroed down on 2 projects. One is Eldico Accolade and one is Ashiana Marbury. So want to have your opinion about the development coming up in this area in next 4 to 5 years.
Okay. Sameer, we just discussed New Gurgaon, where the prices range at 4,500 rupees per square foot. This is right at the Manesar toll. Now we're talking about Sohna, a few kilometers ahead of the Golf Course Road. Also quite similar in distance, and prices there as well are similar. What's happening here in the pricing market? Are these prices unreasonable in Sohna?
Well, to my mind, I think the new Sohna destination is extremely futuristic. I'm being honest with you, I see that people to be starting to live there not before 5 years. Projects likely are going to get delayed because suddenly there are no more new investors and end users who are looking at that micro market. So it's going to be an uphill task for developers to now start selling in that dead market over there as such.
What has moved these A-grade developers to go to such a market? You have Ashiana Housing, Ashiana Homes, L Deco, there is ILD. What are they doing there?
Well, these developers had moved in there because they got the FSI at a very attractive rate, and they decided to launch projects which were really affordable, and then suddenly there was a huge spurt in demand, and the developers decided to raise prices, and prices moved there fairly quickly, and then suddenly the demand kind of extinguished totally from the market over there. And now there are a lot of developers over there where they've launched projects in the middle, and they are not selling, or they are not and if they don't sell, the execution will naturally get more and more delayed, right? So that's a question mark, and you'll have to consider that before you make a purchase in that region, although the region is pretty affordable, and that's what your primary reasons for buying into that region would be. However, some of the developers over there are very reliable and very safe, and the projects that you've shortlisted, both L Deco and Ashiana, are both such developers who are reliable developers. Nothing wrong with the developers, nothing wrong with the projects, except that just keep a 7 to 10 year horizon for anything over there. Accolade, which is the first project, gets a go ahead. It's at 4,500 rupees. All units facing either green or the Aravali Hills. Amenities here are also pretty reasonable. Gym, table tennis, swimming pool, party hall, dedicated kids play area, and Ashiana Mulberry by Ashiana Homes, again a very reputed developer, spread across 10.25 acres. Clubhouse, swimming pool, nursery school, shopping arcade are all there in this project as well. Both the projects are slated to be ready by 2018 and 19. There's one more project that you can consider, which is Anmol. This is trading at 4,370 rupees a square foot, getting ready by 2019, available with the developer. Again, a 13.5 acre project by Ashiana Housing, again offering great amenities. Key data points of this micro market: 18 months of inventory overhang, 45.50 being the weighted average price, and 15% has been the price appreciation. That's what exactly I was talking about on an analyzed basis. The developers just increased the prices too quickly, and I think you can get a very good deal if you sit across the table with the developer and negotiate hard.
Okay, so we're talking about Sohna Town. Now, many are labeling it Greater Gurgaon, some are calling it Gurgaon Extension, and it's also been rebranded as South of Gurgaon by developers. But in terms of its connectivity, there are plans to build a 60-meter wide sector road from Sector 63A of Golf Course Extension Road till up to Sector 5 of Sohna Town. This will give an 8-kilometer alternative to the Sohna Road, which is riddled with traffic jams at several important junctions. Okay, moving on, a quick reminder for our viewers: if you're planning on taking a home loan, or if you have a home loan related query, you can write to us at property@ndtv.com or call us at the numbers on your screen. We are running a special home loan segment every week, especially for our viewers. Do tune in. And with that, we'll slip into a small breather. Samir, it was great to have you on the show to advise our viewers on North India's best deals. Coming up on this week's edition of Citizens Voice: stuck in a project since the last 4 years, home buyers of Brahma City project lament the day they trusted the FDI tag of this developer.